Hello and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic and our Sith Warrior light side playthrough. Now we are obviously going to be heading in to the Tomb of Naga Sadow here, and as you can see we are playing currently with Vet as a DPS spec. And for me personally, I actually really enjoy that. Let me just use this real fast. Okay, there we go. I was actually wondering whether she was actually going to say something. Anyway, let's speak to this guy.
I'm
an acolyte now, but I'll be Sith soon. Why don't you start from the beginning? Tell me what happened next. I'm interested in helping. There is strength and power within you. I'd like to know the source.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm happy to try that out. I think we've done this one time before in another playthrough, but I haven't done it light side, I don't think. And there's the guy, by the way, that we need for the side quest. He did not really get that far, which I gotta say is pretty sad, because let's face it, he's basically just at the entrance. But what can you do? You know, literally, what can you do? You know, sometimes these things just happen. And this is the AoE that I just got, the cleave attack. I'm not entirely convinced that it's that good right now, but maybe I can improve it with some talents or something like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna basically clear out these. This guy is going after Vet. You're not gonna do much to Vet. I'm sorry, sir. He's not gonna have a very good time. And yeah, we are just going to absolutely destroy everything in here. And you want to fight? You just got killed. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Literally every single time I play with a DPS companion, we always just have this kind of situation happen where it is just super simple to kill anything. And even if I need to just use my channel hatred here a little bit, I don't really care about that. You know, I'd much rather have super fast damage done, finish with these enemies super quickly, and actually have my companion be somewhat useful in regards to actually, you know, time to kill than anything else. Because, yeah, sure, against a boss, maybe it's going to be a better idea to actually have her being a healer, or maybe even a tank, but I don't think that really suits her that much. But in general, I think she's a lot better as a DPS, at least for me personally. I think that, but I don't know. Maybe, as I say, maybe not in the future. Maybe we're going to have to think of that. Because as you can see, I'm literally not having to do much myself. I just have to let her do the damage, because as long as she's got Flurry or whatever this is, Suppressing Fire, as long as she's got Suppressing Fire ready, she will literally just destroy anything, pretty much. And that's kind of the cool deal. I think that is super cool, at least in my opinion. Anyway, let's see if we can take these guys down. I'm gonna use my defensive. I don't even need to use my defensive actually at this point, because as you see, we just absolutely destroy everything in sight. And we're just gonna go for an AoE here as well, just take out these small enemies. It's actually kind of interesting. I'm not sure if we have any, I mean, we do have priority damage, of course, but I'm wondering whether there is a way for me to cleave onto a primary target off onto multiple other targets. Because obviously I'm talking about a single target attack that has like splash damage or cleave damage. Alright, so we're ready to go into the Forbidden Cavern, and we're going to see exactly what's actually in here.
Hey, this is it. The secret entrance to the hidden cavern isn't here. Just let me get my bearings.
Look out! Climrel, how dare you interfere? This business is far beyond you.
He saved my life. I'm not going to let you stab him in the back.
You have been most helpful.
It's the least I could do.
No, the least you could do is die. The fool must have spotted me following you. Too bad his warning will do you no good. It ends now. Once I kill you, the slave girl will show me the forbidden cave, and I will claim the lightsaber and my rightful place as Lord Barris's apprentice.
I will not allow that to happen.
My passions run deeper than yours. I am the true essence of what it is to be Sith. My legacy has suffered long enough. After today, you will be forgotten. It ends here and now.
What? That's actually kind of strange. What actually just happened here? Because this guy literally appeared out of nowhere, obviously. Okay, that's absolutely fine if he wants to ambush us and everything. But why did we let Clemrel die? That doesn't make any sense to me. We could have, you know, we could have, like, done something. Yeah, we're the chosen one. No, not really, but, you know, you get my point. We could have done something, no?
Becoming Barris's apprentice was my destiny. Did I come this far and overcome such adversity, only to be proven unworthy?
Don't be so hard on yourself, Vemrin. You have been a worthy opponent.
Shut up! There is only victory or death. I refuse to live a lesser life. Finish me. I will not accept mercy.
Wow. Nice work.
Glad to impress you.
The secret entrance is right here. You're welcome.
You have been most helpful.
It's nice to be acknowledged. Thanks.
All right, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's the funny thing. I think we're probably gonna go with a romance, right? We're gonna go with a vet romance. I actually don't know right now because I actually cannot remember the other companions that the Sith Warrior gets. Is that sacrilege that I don't remember? I don't know. Maybe that's really bad. But I obviously remember her, but I don't really remember anyone else. I remember Kemval from the Sith Inquisitor storyline, but I don't remember the others. So I guess that's going to be a bit of a surprise for us, you know. What a classic, right? What a classic for me to just literally forget. But I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going to be fun to actually see them again for the first time and be like, oh yeah, it's that guy. You know, that's going to be fun, right? I think that's going to be fun at least. But yeah, otherwise, we are now in the tomb. And it is time for us to pick up our true lightsaber. Even though we already have one. But, you know, that's just a transmog. Well, it's time for us to fight some creepy guys. Thankfully, they're not attacking me straight away, so they give me an opportunity to accept my my rewards, which is obviously going to be really nice of them. And can they just yeah, okay, they're just going to stop. They're just going to wait there for a little bit, for a real quick second. Wait a minute. This is worse? Are you serious right now? Oh, it's because okay, wait. It's because it's a customizable. Okay, it's because it's a customizable thing. So basically we can put this on, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, that's what we're talking about. All right, I remember this. I'm starting to remember, you know, modding things a little bit here. But yeah, this is obviously a lot better now, or kind of better, I suppose. Is this better than this? No. Why does this still say that this is better? It doesn't do more damage. Oh, no, now it does. Okay, that was just a bug. All right, yeah, that's not a big deal. All right, yeah. Okay, so modding, adding mods and adding various enhancements to things increases their item level, which I guess that makes sense. You know, I probably should have realized that to begin with, but anyway, they were creepy and indeed dead now, so that's pretty nice. And Vet is just going to be absolutely murdering everything in sight. I'm actually wondering, is there a way for me to heal her, by the way? I don't think so, right? I don't think I can actually heal her independently of myself. There's like not a companion heal button or something like that. So if she dies, I guess we just have to you know, have an automatic revive or something like that, I suppose. Alright, so we're back here at Sentry Yashida, and we're gonna see what she has to say.
You found him. That poor acolyte.
Yes, one dead acolyte.
His father was Naaman Fall. As I said before, he's one of the Dark Honor Guards in the Academy. If you take the acolyte's remains to his father, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
What exactly is a Dark Honor Guard, anyway?
They are the Sith chosen from the most loyal and brutal shock troops to defend the Dark Council and the Emperor himself. You can find the acolyte's father outside the chamber of the Dark Council. That's where he stands guard.
Alright, okay, not a problem. I will do exactly that, but there is one thing else that we have to do, and that is to go and speak to the item modification thing that will teach us about item modifications. Yes. Alright, there you go. We did it, and we gained a very nice little bit of something. What was this? An enhancement, an actual enhancement. So now we can place the enhancement in our lightsaber and we can make it even better than it was before. So now it is a 36 rated weapon, which I very much appreciate. You cannot wield a secondary weapon without a primary one. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, we are now going to go and speak to the guy's father first of all. And he is, I think, there. And here he is.
What do you want? I'm training slaves to feed the beasts, and I don't have time to chat.
Have you heard of a creature called Serun?
Serun? You know of Serun? That creature was close to me when I was an acolyte. It helped me survive my trials. It traveled places I couldn't, told me everything it heard and saw. It had been living off vermin before I came along. I figured out a way to make it healthier, stronger. Serun's special meals.
Tell me more of this.
Serun never knew exactly what I fed it. Its meals weren't just beast fodder. Serun ate the corpses of the Academy's failures, the bones and blood of dead acolytes. Feeding on their energy after death, it grew exponentially more powerful with every meal. It became strong in the dark side.
That has fiasco written all over it.
Pity I didn't have your insight at the time. When I saw how twisted Serun was becoming, I sent it away. It was becoming hungrier all the time, and I feared it would attack the living. Destroying it seemed impossible. It could heal any injury it suffered. I hoped it would find a new home somewhere. But it seems we must act more decisively.
What exactly is your plan?
Aid Serun and it will turn on us. One more taste of power and it will begin hunting acolytes. I can't allow that. Together, we must poison Serun. Before I sent Serun away, I developed a powerful toxin. but I didn't have the heart to use it. It won't kill the creature, but it should strip it of its power.
So let's say we poison it. What happens to Seirun then?
My best guess? If we do this, Seirun won't survive much longer. It will hide as best it can and slowly starve. But the alternative is to let it become a living horror.
Then let's poison that thing.
I'm glad you see it as I do. I'm giving you this meat. Don't ask me where it came from, but it should fool Seirun. Once the poison is in its system, it will weaken. I take no satisfaction in this, but it is necessary.
All right, so I actually misunderstood. This is not the guy. This is not the father of the acolyte that perished in the tomb there. So we're just I'm gonna have to go upstairs, I guess, and actually find where that fellow is. Yeah, he's over here. Right? Yeah. Oh, no. Ah, of course, that always happens to me every single time I come here. Alright, here he is, and hopefully he's gonna be pleased. Is he gonna kill me? I don't know, maybe.
You don't belong here. You stand before the chamber of the Dark Council, and this floor is off limits to all who are not lords of the Sith. If you are not on official business, you will leave now.
I've come with news about your son.
So that is the smell you carry. It is said he went into the tomb of Naga Sadao to prove himself, and was killed. He was such a weak boy. He shames me in death as he shamed me in life. When I heard of his death, I could not leave my post. Honor forbade it. Still, I would like to know what happened in there.
Of course. Ask away, my lord.
Your deference does you credit. Now tell me, where did you find his body? Did my pathetic son even make it past the first steps? In the end, was he Sith?
He died valiantly, deep in the tombs. He was nearly Sith.
He died well. I suppose my son had more of me in his heart than I had ever considered possible. With this news, you have brought me a peace I didn't think possible. Thank you. I will have him buried in honor. Take this small token of my appreciation and go.
All right, nice. Okay, so he's given me this. I actually really like. I don't know whether I think I've probably already said this multiple times, but I'm gonna say it again. Light side options as a usually dark side based character, I think are so interesting. I think they really enhance the experience pretty dramatically, actually, because we've seen that already have a pretty significant change in the story. Obviously, let's face it, they're not going to allow you to have a super hardcore branching narrative in a game like this. That's too, that's going to be too in-depth. It's going to be way too much, right? It's going to be way too much. However, there are branches, and it's super, super cool to see that. I think that is so, so nice to be able to see the differences, to be able to see the NPCs that you spare, and they're going to interact with you in the future, either by sending a mail like we had in the previous episode, or just generally by helping you in some way. Because like Clemroll, for example, he helped us. And I think that is really, really awesome, actually.
You murderer! My father was a staunch traditionalist, and he was especially hard on me. But he's my blood. Did you think you could kill him and get away with it?
Relax, Iskella. Your father is alive.
That's a lie. Lord Barris has his hand.
I mercifully took your father's hand instead of his life.
What, you took pity on him and now he pretends to be dead? You may not be a murderer, but your mercy proves you're not Sith material either. I should inform Lord Barris, but I won't. No, let him discover your softness for himself. My directive is clear now. I must hunt down my gutless father and end his humiliation.
Leave him alone, Iskella. Let your father live in peace.
My father has shamed me. Destroying him is the only way to redeem my name. I'll be sure to kiss him on the cheek for you. Come on, boys, let's go.
Yeah, so there's obviously that, but that's again another one of those story threads that has now just been tied up. And I think that in general, I think it would have been really cool if we may have been able to persuade her. Maybe I should have selected the other option. Maybe I should have said if you must instead of spare him. But I was wanting to try and convince her not to go after her father. And I mean, let's face it, okay? Most likely, Overseer Tremel is going to be more powerful than she is, but we have no guarantees that she's not going to ambush him or something like that.
I am beside myself. Not only did you get the Twi'lek to cooperate, but you completed the task and claimed the ancient lightsaber. Vemran was not in my chamber as I instructed. I take it he sought to stop you and claim the ancient weapon as his own.
Regrettably, he wouldn't take no for an answer. I was forced to kill him.
Bravo! I see you may indeed become one of the strongest Sith in the galaxy. Your trials are over. You are now my apprentice.
I am your humble servant, Master. I bow before you.
Rise, my apprentice. This is only the beginning. With you as my right hand, we shall strike fear into the Empire's enemies. I must convene with the Emperor and inform him of your progress. This shuttle pass will take you to DROMUND KAAS. Meet me at the Citadel there.
As fond as I am of this unyielding planet, it will be a pleasure to leave.
You will find DROMUND KAAS to be considerably more stimulating. Take the Twi'lek slave as my gift. Do with her as you wish. If she'll be of use, by all means take her with you to DROMUND KAAS.
Alright, there you go. Fantastic. So, yeah, actually quite a funny thing. Funny little tidbit right here. Because obviously I did select an option right there that Vet did not appreciate. And I actually forgot that they do that. So, in other words, we're going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment. So, basically what we need to do is, whenever there isn't a light side option, we need to pick something snarky. We need to pick something cheeky, mischievous, to match her as much as we possibly can. Okay, yeah, that's the dark side option. Oh, I don't really like any of these. I think this one's okay. How does she look right now? I like her default color actually, so I'm not actually gonna change anything. I'm gonna take this one just because I think this one looks really cool, but I'm probably not gonna use it, but I think it looks cool nevertheless. Anyway, there we go. There's level 13, nicely done. And let's level this up. Well, not level it up, but let's equip that. And yeah, I should probably sell some stuff, shouldn't I? Because I have way too much stuff in my inventory, but yeah, anyway, that's fine. Now all we need to do is go and actually wondering, should I do this quest? I don't know. Maybe we should go and do this quest. Yeah, shall I? I'm gonna see what it's all about, because maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's something cool.
So, yet another acolyte stands in the shadow of our academy. You must consider yourself privileged. Tell me, you who would be Sith, have you seen much of our civilization so far? Have you been awed by this world's power and glory?
Don't talk to me like I'm an acolyte. I am Sith.
Are you really? Korriban was wrought by the true-blooded Sith millennia ago. Our ancestors, a crimson race of conquerors, raised the statues around us. Over the eons, however, our people mingled with slaves. Now the red markings of true Sith are rare, and the purity of this planet is in question.
Only if you believe red skin makes you pure.
Red skin is only a mark. It is the strongest indicator of a mighty heritage, but not the only one. True purity and strength are carried in the blood. I worry that our blood is being diluted over generations. In the Emperor's name, I have come to learn whether the Academy's overseers are Sith or not. You will be my instrument.
Who are you to judge whether Sith are pure or inferior?
As an agent of the Emperor and the Dark Council, I will report to them, and if necessary, seek ways to restore hereditary supremacy. I possess an ancient device, a holocron, that can read and record bloodlines. It will pulse with life near the Overseers. Allow the holocron to fulfill its purpose. Stand near the Overseers as it attunes to their blood purity. Then return here, and I will learn the truth.
Aha, okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've done this before. Maybe have I? You know what, I'm gonna do this first, and then we'll take the next quest right here. I don't actually know what she wants us to do, but we're gonna do the first one. And where do I need to go? Over there. Alright, so here's the first one. Do I literally... Wait a minute. This is super funny. I literally have to press it on him. This is so funny. Can you imagine? Okay, yeah. Can you imagine literally coming into like a private meditations, session, and this guy is just like, what is that guy doing here? Why is he getting a holocron out? Suspicious. You know, that kind of thing. I think that's always amusing. Anyway, let's go to the other ones. Alright, so we're back, and we're gonna go and speak to Serun now and see exactly what happens. Because obviously last time I fed him, I believe, because I was dark side, or I think I was dark side. I'm not. I was kind of honorable, so I'm not entirely sure what's honorable in this case. I guess not feeding him? Maybe?
You won't have any complaints. I did what was called for. Leave this evil place, Serun. Leave the Academy and leave Korriban if you can. It's no place for you.
There we go. And we got 8,000. Wow, that's actually a pretty significant amount. This assassin looks very cool, by the way. That is a cool set of armor right there. Anyway, let's actually go back to Lord Aberon, and we'll see what he has to say. I'm pretty sure he's going to say that he detects impurities in all of them, and they will all be exterminated, or something like that. And here he is, Lord Aberration himself.
Step forward. I assume you've completed my task. I will take the holocron now. It is time we judge the purity of your Overseer's blood. Time we know how much of the Ancients survive in their veins.
What does it matter? The ancient Sith are dead.
It matters because the ancient Sith are the source of our power. They are everything we are. The holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the Overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the attention of the Dark Council. Measures must be taken if the true Sith are to survive.
Sith blood may disappear, but Sith teachings will endure.
They are one and the same. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your training. But in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure-blooded.
You know, I could duel this guy right now. And I would probably be able to teach him a thing or two. Because, you know, I'm the main character, technically, in this story. But, you know. Anyway, let's go and speak to Inquisitor Urinth.
I have need of you, young one. Whatever errand your master sent you on can wait until we are through.
What gives you the right to command me?
I am Inquisitor Urinth, and I represent the intelligence operations of the Sith. We are currently holding an important Jedi prisoner, a spy who attempted to reach this academy. We have plans for him. Upon capture, we found the Jedi's mind simple to manipulate. We fed him false memories through a combination of drugs and sorcery. Soon he will return to his Jedi commanders and report the lies we fed him. He will know nothing of what we've done. All that remains is to stage his escape.
And once he's free, what will he tell the Jedi? What did you plant on him?
Information that should encourage certain Outer Rim colonies to reduce their defenses. Once that happens, we can arrange the destruction of those colonies and their Jedi defenders. You are young enough, new enough, to be a plausible traitor. You will go to the Jedi, talk to him, do as he asks, earn his trust. When that is done, set him free. Do whatever is necessary to get him out of prison. We will ensure that he reaches his ship and returns safely to his Jedi friends.
I will accomplish it.
You will find the Jedi Quarian Dorjus in the jail cells. He is still confused and should not be overly difficult to convince.
Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, I like this one. Oh yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Okay, so basically, this means we have a very interesting situation on our hands right here, because we could spill the beans right now. And you know how we like a bit of beans, right? So let's do this.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. The Jedi Code will guide me.
I take it you're the Jedi who was captured.
I'm Corian Dorjus. I'm a Jedi. Even here. Even on Korriban. Why do you care? Why are you here?
I'm here to get you home, if you play your cards right.
And I'm to trust you, the word of a Sith. I don't understand. You're here to help me. Why am I talking in circles? What's wrong with me?
You need to calm down.
You're right. I apologize. There's no passion. There's serenity. There's no chaos. There's harmony. The Jedi Code will guide me. I can focus. If you want to help me escape, I'll need my belongings, my lightsaber, my comlink. Before I was captured, the Sith chased me into the tomb of Tulak Horde. I hid my belongings inside an urn to lighten my load. That is where you'll need to go.
Ooh, he's actually pretty smart, hiding them in some random place. Did you see the other players in the cutscene right there? I think that is so funny. Whenever that happens, I just think, why did they not put it in a phase? Oh well, it doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna make our way and try and get his equipment. All right, so it seems like we found where his equipment is, and well, that was pretty easy. Here we go. You found Corian Dorjus' comlink. The rest of his equipment is missing. It must have been looted by the locals. Does that mean I have to kill some stuff? Yo, yeah, it does. Alright, yeah, well, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. As I said to you before, in a previous episode, I actually think the combat system is probably one of the most satisfying I've played, and I've played a huge amount of MMORPGs, and yeah, sure, it's not the best, you know, certainly not the best, but it is definitely up there with being one of the most satisfying, even though maybe later on down the line, maybe it's not that fun. It very much depends. I've not done any of the really large-scale raid type environments, but I can imagine that maybe it is cool. I don't know. I have never done that, so I wouldn't be able to comment on it, but I think that in general, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just fun just to swing a lightsaber or two, or, you know, maybe that's the whole deal here. Maybe that's what's going on. Clearly I should have picked up this quest beforehand, because then I would have been able to do it in the same breath as the story mission, but I don't really mind. As you could see by the time, it's pretty fast.
I know you. We talked before. My head's clearer now, Sith. It's all here. The comlink, my lightsaber, everything I hid. You're going through with it. With all this, once the guards change shifts, I think I can slip out of the academy. But what about you? Will you be okay?
Me? I'll be fine. I'm more worried about you.
That's very kind of you, Sith. I still don't understand why you're doing this, but I thank you.
It's a trap. Your memories were altered. When you report back to the Jedi, you'll tell them exactly what the Sith want you to.
What? Then that explains why you would help me out, at least, but not why you would tell me the truth. It isn't important now, but I will speak to my masters of this. For the moment, I should go. I'm sorry the Empire took you in instead of the Jedi. If things had been different, maybe you could have been part of the Order.
Okay, question. This is a little bit weird. I thought we were helping him escape, so why is he still in the force field? That's a bit of a weird thing. Maybe he's going to escape a little bit later on or something like that. Maybe he's just, I don't know. Maybe he's just waiting for us to leave or something along those lines. I don't know. Anyway, let's go and speak to the Inquisitor once again.
So the Jedi is preparing his escape. You did well. Not perfectly, but I have confidence the operation will succeed. Our business is concluded. I will make note of your assistance in my report.
Anything for a fellow Sith.
As it should be. Take these tokens as payment for your service, and know that no Jedi can threaten Korriban. Now go.
Alright, nice. And we're getting some boots. Obviously these boots are not exactly amazing because I already picked up some really nice boots earlier from that elite quest that we did. And personally, I mean we don't really need them, but they're nice. They're nice nevertheless, you know, they're not bad. And so otherwise what we're going to do is we're also going to speak to this guy. I don't know what he has, but there's another quest. There's so many.
Acolyte, I come with a message. Lord Barris can teach you the secrets of the Sith, but not all of the skills. For that, there are specialists in the Academy. Lord Barris commands you to find them and improve your skills.
The pure blood in your veins gives you a very attractive coloring.
To even touch a pureblood woman, you must prove that the Sith runs strong through your muddied veins. A Sith woman only respects power. Go. Someday you may learn enough to impress me. If not, kill me. You will find the best trainers in the Academy's archive. You are expected there shortly.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what this is all about, or whether this is literally a tutorial mission, because it might be a tutorial mission, and if so, then you probably won't see the rest of it, because I'll probably just cut it out, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so he is the speeder piloting guy. And that's it. Yep. that was it. That is literally the easiest 11,000 experience I've ever gotten. And I'd highly recommend doing that quest because it's super fast, as you can quite clearly tell. I literally just had to speak to 2 people. And if you want to level really quickly and you don't care about the story, which I don't really know why you wouldn't, I guess, you know, if you've played the game for a huge amount of time and you remember every single thing about the quest, then you don't really care about the story that much and you just want to level up really fast. But yeah, anyway, I think we are now done. I don't think that... Oh, wait. No. There is actually one more side quest.
You've completed your trials, apprentice, but that is not what makes a Sith. I look at you and I wonder, are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
I am heir to a great Sith bloodline. How dare you even ask such a question of me?
I do what the Emperor commands me to. Your special heritage does not place you above suspicion, nor should it. Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
Are you sure we shouldn't just arrest them? They could be shown the error of their ways.
Treason is a crime with only one punishment: death. If you lack the resolve to uphold the law, that will say much about you.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanan.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
Aha, only 4 of them? Alright, only 4 of them. This should be not that difficult, right? Alright, so we managed to find all the initiates. There were no conversations whatsoever, and we're now going to see what he has to say.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
Alright, there we go. Okay, we got 9,000 experience for that. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so did we get anything good? No, boots. Yep, these boots are not exactly great. So I think that is, I think those are all of the quests. I don't actually know. I think there's probably one more quest that I missed somewhere. Oh, this is the first time I've actually gotten this mount. I literally have the random mount thing the entire time, and I've not been getting this one at all. But this looks really cool. I'm actually surprised. When did I get this? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to be making our way over to the shuttle to the Imperial Fleet. What is this? I guess I'll just wait and see whether I actually complete it. Alright, so we have now arrived on the Imperial Fleet, and this is obviously where the first little thing happens. Okay, I'm gonna go for the armored outfit, I think. Armored outfit, civilian outfit, slicing outfit. I actually, you know what? I think the slicing outfit might look the coolest. And we also get an experience boost as well, which is actually pretty nice. Okay, speaking with companions.
When we get a chance, let's talk.
When we get a chance, let's talk. Okay, so basically we can talk in a private area or something like that. And we will most likely want to do that. Okay, so there's her slicing pants and everything. Can I actually put that on her? How do I do that? This way? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so she's going to gain stats from this, which is obviously great. She has no stats on any of her stuff, which is pretty bad. But now she's got a little bit better, so hopefully she'll be a bit more effective. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't receive any welcome party, but maybe we will when we get onto the main level. I'm going to assume so, at least. Or maybe not. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright, yeah, so basically, priority missions. Do we want to do these? Introduction to Group Finder. So that's basically complete a random flashpoint with Group Finder. We could do that. I'm not going to do PvP, because that's not really my thing. But we could do the Group Finder. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do Group Finder, really. Because the problem with doing Group Finder is that I don't think it really focuses on the story that much. It would be very cool, though, to do this. I'm going to accept the mission, just in case, because I think we can probably launch it from pretty much anywhere. I think, at least, we can probably launch it from anywhere. Wow, okay, we're actually already on DROMUND KAAS. I'm actually super surprised. I thought that we would... this is where we actually get met by something, isn't it? Yeah, this is where we actually get met by some NPC or another. Okay.
You're the one, yes. Not like the scabs that exited the shuttle with you. You radiate power, Lord. I bow before you. I serve Lord Barris. He sent me to meet his new apprentice, and I made sure I was here on time. I certainly did, yes indeed.
So, I'm met. Now what?
I'm just a slave who owes his every breath to the tolerance of Lord Barris. He said to introduce you to DROMUND KAAS, and I take that seriously.
Get on with it. I don't have all day.
Right away. You don't have to tell me twice. Lord Barris ordered me to encourage you to explore KAAS City before reporting to him. Imperials maintain the order, but they won't bother you. When you're ready, Lord Barris will meet you in his personal chambers. You will tell Lord Barris I was good? Yes? That I served well?
You did exactly what you were told.
You have my thanks, gentle Juggernaut. I bow my head until you depart.
Wow, you showed remarkable restraint with him.
And exactly why would that be hard to believe?
No reason. Forget I said anything.
I think there's actually going to be a lot of those kinds of really funny moments and interactions between the Sith Warrior light side character and Vet, because obviously she's basically going to be like, what? Are you a Sith or are you not a Sith? Because obviously we're acting completely differently than how she has been, you know, kind of known to have Sith treat people, right? She knows that Sith treat people absolutely terribly most of the time. So yeah, that is a pretty big deal. I'm not entirely sure why I'd buy any of those things, but oh well. Okay, maybe they're going to be useful at some point. Anyway, yeah, we are now on DROMUND KAAS, and this is a completely new area, so there's a huge amount of things to discover, as you can see, and I am very excited about this. And there's even a quest here, but for now, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.